All right, so we'll go ahead and get started here. So thank you for joining me today. My name's Jay, and I'll be walking you through the new and improved changes that we've made to our recommendation tool here. What we'll be doing today, we'll kind of run through all those new features that have been added to the recommendation tool. After that, there'll be a place where you can ask some questions. So you can simply just enter your questions in there, and I'll be able to address those after the webinar here. Like I said, we are looking at a new and improved recommendation tool here. So it is very much the same tool that you're used to, with just some added advantages to it now. So a couple of those advantages are going to be now it's about 10 times faster to load up the recommendation tool. So you'll see as I click on the recommendation, it simply just loads up immediately for us. So it's going to save you some time there. Now we saw about on average, a recommendation could take about 5 minutes or so. Now we brought that down to just 2 minutes per recommendation because everything is so streamlined going forward. Now we've also added some advanced search capabilities here in the recommendation tool, as well as it is now mobile and tablet friendly. So you're really going to be able to take advantage of that. Practitioners were really using mobile and tablets for quite a while here. And so just based on their feedback, we did make some improvements to make sure that it was very compatible. So you'll notice here, we do have a little button that just says see what's new. So you can use this button to actually have a little recap of the changes that we've made, and you'll be able to kind of take a look and see all of those improvements going forward. Now that being said too, we always want practitioner feedback anytime we can. So absolutely feel free to use this little feedback button or reach out to us via, phone, email, chat. We really want our practitioner feedback because at the end of the day, that's ultimately going to guide us where this platform is going to go. And we want to make sure that it's exactly the platform that you want it to be. So it's always very valuable for us. So what we can do is we can hop right into our recommendation here. So you'll see the format is a little bit different, but it's nice and easy and clean to use. So any existing patients that you want to send a recommendation to, you can simply just click on add a patient, and we've improved the search capabilities here. So you're going to be able to scroll through any patients that you have, or you'll be able to search them right in the search field here. As well, you can always create a brand new patient in the recommendation tool anytime that you'd like. So I'll just go with my own personal patient account here. And so we'll notice that that is going to ask me if I want to load this up or replace it with a new recommendation. So I had started a recommendation previously, and so it's holding on to that information. It's going to allow us to go back to that if we got called away or had to do something. But what I'll do is just start a brand new one right from here. So what we'll notice is we can still add a personal message into our recommendation. Now, again, you can still communicate anything that you'd like to your patients, but something that we've improved upon is having these little pre-populated personal messages available to you. So what you'd be able to do is simply just click, and then it's going to add that personal message in, really making it a little bit more of a personal experience, and having that personal touch to any of the recommendations you send. Now, of course, you can still add upon these, add in whatever you'd like to communicate to your patients there. Now, something that we've really worked on is going to be the ability to attach a file. So if I were to click on attach here, what it's going to allow you to do is actually build up your own library of digital documents that you might want to share to your patients. And you can simply just browse your computer for any of those documents that you might want to share to your patients. Now, that feature was always there, but something that we've improved upon here is going to be access to our Fullscript content. So we've always had a lot of great Fullscript content here, but now it's going to be available right in the recommendation tool for you. And the content that's been created here, it's more based on diet and nutrition, and it's been created by our integrative medical advisory team. So practitioners just like yourself, they've gone through and created a great deal of information here. So they've done an amazing job putting this all together as information that you'll be able to share to your patients. So you can scroll down here, you can take a look at any of these documents. You can always just click on them if you want to check them out. Now you'll notice we've got the paleo diet one here. I can just click on that, and that'll pull up all the information on the paleo diet that our medical advisory team has put together here. Now you're going to notice that information is very clean looking and very organized. So you can always take a look here at these documents and kind of see what it's all about before ever using it. But if you did want to add this to our recommendation, you would simply just click add. And that is going to throw that right into the recommendation here for us. So we'll see that as an attachment, your patient's going to be able to access that when they're logged into their account. So it's a really easy way to be able to pass along additional information for your patients. Before we continue here, I'll just give a heads up to any late arrivals that you can ask any questions that you'd like. Send those over to me, and we'll be addressing them right after the webinar. We'll absolutely be able to help you out there. If you did have anything, if you wanted a recap of the information that we're covering today, you can just click on see what's new, and you'll be able to take a look at all those changes that we've made and how it's going to benefit you. So now that we've got the attachment added here, we can always still access any templates or protocols that we've created or downloaded from the Fullscript site. So you'll be able to access those right here just by clicking apply. That'll just throw in any protocols that you've created. It'll throw the products right into the recommendation here for us. Otherwise, we can just click on add products and we could start searching for whatever it is that we'd like. So you're going to notice this new display here for my frequently recommended products. So this is a great tool because what it's going to do is as you recommend products, it's actually going to keep pushing them closer to the top. So the most commonly recommended products that you're using are going to be right at your fingertips, just making it that much easier for you to access them. So something that we've really improved when it comes to adding these products in. Now, of course, just like before, you're still going to be able to access any favorites that you've created here. So that'll just pull up all the favorites that you've ever added. Now, that being said, too, you're going to be able to organize these based on the categories that you already have. So this is showing you every favorite you've got, but you can just click on the little drop down and maybe find that exact category that you've already had set up here, and I'll only show you those products. So for this case, multivitamins. So again, just a really quick way to be able to access those products here. But what we can do is we'll go back to our product catalog and I'll show you some of the changes that we've made when it comes to search. So something that you're able to do now is you can actually search for multiple brands all at the same time. So let's say I'm a huge fan of Pure Encapsulations products. Well, I can just search up Pure Encapsulations right in the search field here, and I'll be able to access them as a brand. So that's going to pull up every Pure Encapsulation product that we carry on the platform. But maybe I'm also a huge fan of Claire Labs. Well, I can simply just type in Claire Labs, and I'll be able to add them as a brand as well. So now I'm going to be seeing all the products available for Pure Encapsulations and Claire Labs. So it's just a really easy way to be able to pull these two favorite brands up. Now, what I can do from here is start searching for any of the products that I'd like. So you're still going to be able to search any of those supplement types that we have. So maybe probiotics here, we can pull up all probiotics that are made from Pure Encapsulations or Clear Labs, or we can search up specific ingredients as well. So maybe we're looking for a magnesium. Well, I can pull up magnesium. We'll see that show up as an ingredient here. And so I can just click on that. And all this is going to do is show us every magnesium that is available through Pure Encapsulations or Claire Labs. Now, something that's an awesome feature that's been added here is the ability to search off multiple ingredients. And I can also specify how much I want per dose of the specific ingredient. So you'll notice here, maybe for the magnesium, we're looking for somewhere around 200 milligrams per dosage. I can pop that in here. And then if I want to add specific other ingredients, I can just click add ingredient and I could just type in whatever it is I'm looking for. So maybe we want to check out a magnesium with calcium. So I can pull that up here. And as always, I can still specify exactly how much calcium I'd like in that dose. So maybe we'll shoot for 100 milligrams here just for this example. So you'll see here, we're searching all pure encapsulation product and Claire Labs that are magnesium that have calcium, and based on these sizes here in terms of dosage. So we're going to see that we have 15 results pulled up here. Now, it's just making it that much easier for you to find those perfect products for your patients. But something that we've added here as well is the ability to use our filters. So if I click on filters, you're going to be able to search for different forms of the product, any allergens that we're aware of, and certifications. So let's say that our patient is a vegan. Well, I can just check off vegan here, and this is going to show us all products that meet these specific specifications here and that are vegan friendly. So again, just a really great way to drill down and find those perfect products for your patients. And then what I'll do is just find the product that I'd like, and I can simply add that right into our recommendation here. And so just like it always has, whenever you add a product in, it is going to pre-populate with the manufacturer's dosage instructions. So what's on the bottle is what's going to show up for you here, but you're always going to be able to customize these dosage instructions for your patients. So you can just click on the little edit button, and that's going to allow you to make some changes to the amount of capsules, the frequency here as well, and the duration. So you can set that to whatever you want. All of this is going to display to your patients when they're looking at the recommendation. You can also click on additional notes, and this is going to allow you to further put in some information that you want to communicate to your patients. Maybe, before or after meals, you can put anything that you'd like in there. And so once you're satisfied with the products that you've added here to the recommendation, you would simply just come down here and, as always, just click send recommendation. And that's going to shoot this recommendation right out to your patient so that they can place their order nice and easy. Now, something that we have added here is this little drop down menu. So this is still going to allow you to place any in-office orders if you'd like, but you can also select patient preview. And this is actually going to give you some visibility on what it looks like from a patient perspective. It's going to show you how that experience is going to work for your patient and what getting that recommendation is going to work for, or how it's going to work for them. So a nice little feature here that you can really get a good comprehensive understanding of what those patients will be going through here. So otherwise, you would just click send recommendation, and that recommendation is on its way, and your patient can take care of business there. So those are some of the changes that we've made to the recommendation tool and how we've modified it here to really help our practitioners out when they go to recommend these products. You'll see the advanced search here is just that much easier for you to find the exact products that you're looking for, and obviously having it sped up, making it so that when you click on that recommendation tool, it's up in about a second, which is really going to save you some time when you're sending those recommendations out all the time. And then again, having it accessible on mobile devices and tablets, I think it's just going to be a huge help for you as well. So that's how everything is going to work for you here. So just as a reminder, you can always click on see what's new. That will recap any of the features that we have added to our recommendation here.